Drivin Ivan here, 1987 Renault GTA convertible. It's everything I've wanted in my Renault GTA review. And Tom here is going to go for a ride with me, and we're going to talk a little about this car and how special it is. I've always loved them. I even love the fact that it's just more of a driver. He just showed me a video of him autocrossing it and getting on three wheels. I'm going to try to do the same thing in the review. Just kidding. But right now, smash that like button and subscribe, because I'm going to review and show you this 1987 Renault GTA convertible. We'll start with the shape of it. I don't know. It's so lovable for me. It's not a Renault Alliance. No, sir. It is the GTA. And it's just beautiful. Look at these wheels. I've always loved the wheel. I've always loved the convertible. And even though this is like a driver level car, it's awesome. It's a 5-speed close ratio 95 horsepower vehicle, and I just love the shape. Look at it all around. A well-driven car, a well-loved car, and that's what I like about it. It's just a super cool example, in my opinion. Yeah, if you want to see a clean coupe version, this is this one right here, but very limited. I think they made like around 800 of them or so.
Of the convertibles, 800.
Of the convertibles, 800.
I don't remember how many.
Yeah, so there you go. We'll talk more about that. But look, there's the Renault Alliance. So to give you a difference, there's the Alliance. Oh, there's an Opel GT there, the Mini Corvette. I have an Opel Ascona too. And so check really search any car and drive. And I have a bunch of Citroens behind this one. But yeah, beautiful Renault GTA. And now let's take a look at it from the back. Why don't we? Why not? Why not take a look at it from the back? Here it is. And yeah, pretty local car to this Carlisle import. We're at Import Carlisle right now. But it's cool to see these. There's the Renault Encore, a Renault Fuego there. There's a Delphine over there. I mean, it's nice to be here and see all these cars and how they relate to each other, the coupe to the convertible. And you just don't get to see this many cars together. And that was about an $8,000 car there with the window sticker. But yes, Tom and I are going to go for a ride in this, but not before I talk more about the interior. It was very easy to adjust the seat. I just adjusted the seat. Yep, 3 pedals, close ratio, 5-speed, 95 horsepower, and just all your sensible instrumentation here, just very period correct for an 80s car. You even get those rear seats and the beautiful tonneau cover, I'm sure, which is maybe even hard to get these days, but pretty big side bolsters. So hopefully
that was a GTA thing.
Hopefully when we get on 3 wheels, it'll be holding us in very well. But yeah, tachometer, fuel gauge, temperature, even a voltmeter there. Look at that. There's your layout for the stick. I'll tell you how the clutch feels and how that feels. But maybe we can start it up and I'll show you the engine. So what we have here is a 2-liter, but it was basically stroked out from the 1.7 that was in the Renault Alliance. It's 2-liter, as I said, 5-speed manual, close ratio, 95 horsepower, 0 to 16 about 9.5, 9.7, top speed about 108 or so. But he says he gets like 31 miles per gallon in it. And I guess there's nothing else to do but jump in and take it for a drive. So
it's even equipped with air conditioning.
Oh, air conditioning too. So there you go. Have you hit that like button and subscribed yet? It really helps me out with the algorithm. Thanks. Here we go in the Renault GTA convertible. Okay, here we go. First gear and we're off. Woohoo! Clutch is very light effort. The throw is a little bit long, but very still sort of snicky even. Yeah. And I would say, this car right here, as we cruise around the Import Carlisle, this car here, and being a beautiful convertible, wow, it's just it's great. It feels like any other car from the 80s, and you want to learn how to drive stick on like a Volkswagen or something like that. And this is similar. It has a similar feel to those. Just super easy, super snicky, and quite easy to drive. Tom here had the car. Oh, look, it's a Harlequin. Speaking of Volkswagen, it's a Harlequin Volkswagen. This Import Carlisle is great for seeing all sorts of crazy cars. But it's so cool to experience these cars. I think I might have driven one back in the day. Like I said, I almost bought a Fuego, but all right, here we go. Just I'll drive and talk a little bit here. and tell you about this Renault GTA. It has nothing to do with the Alliance, you said, and you said it was
it shares the body.
It shares the body of it. But this looks more sporty with the wheels and everything. And
Wheels, and they added
it was the last year for Renault in America, right? 1987.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's tough for like the Italians and the French to get on with the American audience. Why do you think that is?
Well, Renault had a presence here with they did the Alliance and the Encore and all that stuff. But what happened is their chairman got murdered in 1987. And the board of directors of Renault got cold feet and sold off everything around the world. AMC being one of them, because at that time they were the controlling interest of American Motors Corporation. So that's how this all became part of it.
I'm not trying to make a murder mystery out of that, but why did that happen? What happened there?
It was some sort of labor group.
Oh, okay.
That, it's something with the French politics. I really don't know the whole story behind it. I never really...
Certainly, a lot of people ne parlent français on États-Unis. Yes, Americans don't really, a lot of Americans don't speak French. Many more Canadians do. Right. But understanding the French language, let alone French politics, is difficult.
And also the French cars are a different animal from almost everything else too. I mean, most of the Alliances and the Encores had a very floaty ride, which was typical of a French car.
Right.
And part of the reason behind that is after World War II, the French mandate was the car had to be able to travel over a freshly plowed field with a basket of eggs on the back seat and not break any.
Right, and that's cars like my Citroen CX Wagon, my Barbie Dream Wagon, of course, could do that great with a hydrodynamic suspension.
Absolutely.
Now, the Renaults, they weren't really, did any of those have that suspension? I don't think
they did not have a hydraulic suspension, but they did have a very soft suspension.
This ride here, I mean, I saw you on the rally, I'm not going to push it today, but this car has a beautiful ride.
Oh, it does.
And it soaks up the bumps well, but at the same time, it's kind of torquey. I mean, 100 and something horsepower. I assume the torque is probably right up there too. Do you know how much torque it has? I want to see how it backs up here. I want to feel the car in reverse. How about that?
Go ahead.
Let's see. Reverse is up.
Pull that up.
Pull that up there. See, kids, you pull that. This is called a Gen Z theft deterrent.
Yes.
The manual transmission. Just a joke. Don't get all fired up with me, everyone. But anyway, which way am I shooting? Oh, sorry, that way right there. I'm shooting the camera the wrong way. But yeah, that is the Gen Z. This is the Gen Z theft deterrent, and you pull this up for reverse, and now put it back in first. But yeah, really nice to be driving a car from this era. I mean, after all, this would be the era when I was driving a lot of cars and learning to drive also. So a car like this, we always had big American convertibles, and I still have a lot of convertibles. And to me, there's nothing like driving a convertible. And in a car like this, that's really special and really stands out from the rest of the cars. You're not going to show up to the car show most likely, unless it's Import Carlisle, and you're not going to see a whole bunch of these. But one of the joys of Import Carlisle is that there is such a huge group of French enthusiasts that come out. The Citroen Club, the Peugeot Club, the Renault Club, they all come out in full force. I was here 2 years ago with my Barbie Dream Wagon, my Citroen CX, and I have reviewed so many French cars. The Renault Clio Williams from the early 90s and the early mid 90s, and the I just reviewed, I was telling you, in Europe, I was driving the Renault Clio in Ireland over sheep roads like I was a rally racing driver, which I sort of am, and also the Renault Clio Hybrid, which was a great car. It's great to rent it's really great to rent a hybrid car in Europe, because you can go to all the cities like London and pass all the emissions and things like that. But this car right here, with the top down and just look at that. It's good fun, driving a car in a convertible like this. Isn't it fun?
Oh, it's great fun.
Thank you so much for making this happen. I've been seeing these cars recently. I always thought about buying one, but I love, this is not for sale, by the way. You love this thing, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And so the opportunity to drive a vehicle like this on a day like this is really, really wonderful. I love special cars, and I do consider this Renault GTA convertible 1987 to be quite special. So thank you so much for watching here at Import Carlisle 2026. I am. I hope you'll check out all my videos, music videos, disc golf videos, and I'll have links below. So I hope you'll check all those pop culture videos. Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris, France. I hope you'll watch that video too. But thank you so much for watching. I am Drivin Ivan.